Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. Sorry about that. Had terrible technical problems tonight. But hopefully I got them sorted out. I need to know what the sound's like though first. So, check. So testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think I've got it. Super. I'm back anyway, so hurry. Yeah, I've been having technical problems with the sound, but I think it's okay now. Just testing it out really again now, see if it's okay, and we can get going. We're still going to do another 4 hours yet anyway of this stream, so hopefully it'll be alright from now on. Just bear with me 1 moment. So this is Tel Aviv, guys. I'm turning the sound up, hopefully it doesn't go echoey. I'll try this slow as I go, chat. I'm turning the sound up on the camera from Tel Aviv. Okay, so we got sound on there as well. Yeah, that's good. That's what I want to test. So this is a rocket alert sound, yeah? When you hear this sound, it means there's, I can look at a screen here. I could get it across to you as well so you can see it if we have to. But this is their Israel defense system, and it warns people through this app or through this website called so far red alert. That's TZOFAR, red alert. You can look it up and find it yourselves. And it gives an early warning for any incoming drones or missiles or anything entering or going to enter Israeli airspace. And it gives this sound off when it's happening. And then it will pop up on the map where they think these drones or missiles are going to hit. My voice is very quiet. Oh no. Let's try and get this right on. How's that? Is that any better now? Is that any better? It's down there. It should be okay. I got it turned all the way up. Just check. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to go back to Beirut now. Okay, I need to set that up again. Oh, that's it, Beirut. So let's go back to Beirut and have a look what's happening over there right now. Let's try that. Let's try that. Beirut live, Beirut. I'm going to test the sound again, see if it still works. The alarm. There we go. There's a plane coming in to land. Can you see the plane, guys? Coming into Beirut Airport. Yeah, he's coming in. There's actually two planes in the sky at the moment around the airport. One's just landed, I think. And the other one's on the ground. There's two planes on the ground. So just recently, we've had two planes landing at Beirut Airport. Yeah, it's a screen. Yeah, it's a green screen. I'm not really out in the fields, like, you know. It's a green screen, mate. Okay, I'm checking for any updates, any breaking news, anything that might be happening. Nothing at the moment. I'm just seeing a load of AI videos, which I don't want to look at. Wow, big flash of lightning. suppose if I put the name up. One moment. There we go. Wow, thunder and lightning. Or lightning anyway. And turn the sound up on that bit there. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, thanks for watching my videos, mate. I wouldn't say I don't class myself as an auditor now. I have done a little bit of that in the past, but not really an auditor. I just like to capture just live events like protests and stuff like that, you know. I'm not really an auditor. I hate that word auditor. Content creator. That's better. So there's a couple of drone alerts at the moment on that alert red alert system they have in Israel, but they're right up in the north of Israel on the border of Lebanon. So Lebanon is just probably firing over drones or little whatever they fire over the border. It's just literally over the border for Lebanon, right in the north of Israel. There's no cameras up in that area, so that was just 1 minute ago.
Alarm.
Alarm, I heard.
Margaliot.
Yes. Okay, so this is the same area again, right up on the border, just a little drone alert. They call it a confrontation line. This is in an area called Margaliot.
Do those two things in reconciliation, or at least open up ICE through reconciliation. We won't need to do it without, we won't need.
Sorry, guys. Hey Jack, I really do appreciate you being here. By the way, you're the only person commenting. I normally got more than this commenting, but yeah, I've had so many technical problems tonight. So, but thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And make sure you give the thumbs up. And that applies to everyone else. Everyone else who's watching, stick your thumb up to help with the YouTube algorithm, please. And say hello. Let us know where you're from. Are you from the UK? Are you from somewhere else? Are you from, especially, I want to hear from people from the United States, if anyone's watching from over there. Let us know what you think about what's going on over there in the Middle East. And do you think it's going to affect the whole, hey, Tyrant Finder UK is in the house. Yay. Well done, mate. You're very welcome, Mr. Tyrant Finder. I hope you're well. Yeah. Jack, yeah, I'm not expecting anyone to stay until midnight, you know. It's just there if you need it, you know. If you want to keep popping back later, see if anything's happening. But I'm going to be here anyway and reporting if there's any breaking news, anything happens. We're here to catch it, so it's completely your choice. I don't expect anyone to stay here. Yes, Tyrant Thunder, there are things happening this weekend. I'm not going, but I'm definitely not going. But tomorrow there is something happening in Bristol. 1 o'clock outside Barclays Bank. And they're doing a route. They're going to march around all the little shops. They've done it before. They already go around Sainsbury's and different places which deal with Israeli goods. Be the same old people. That's why I'm not going to go. I don't want to go. So that's what's happening tomorrow in Bristol. I think next weekend is a big one in London. Yeah. Is it 5 years already since Kill the Bill riots? Really? Oh my God. There's one for Jack there. Look, Jack, have you subbed to Tyrant Finder UK? Have a look at his channel, mate.
It's 2030.
Have a look, see what you think. Give him a like, give him a sub. Interesting person, Mr. Tyrant Finder UK is. Oh, really? Is there in Castle Park? When's that? Tomorrow as well, Saturday. Wow. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, Tyrant Finder. I'll have a look. I'm trying to branch away from it a little bit now, all these protests and that, because especially in Bristol, because we got labelled proper like far right after that last one, and it's put me off a little bit, you know, because of those idiots that were there causing problems for the Bristol Patriots, and I know they started up again now under a different name, but God, there was so much hatred that day. Well done, Jack. That's what it's all about, mate. On here, we all help each other out. I'm sure if you ask Tyrant Finder very, very nicely. Be very nice to him, mind. But if you ask him nicely, he may look at your channel and give you a sub as well to help you along. It's worth a try, isn't it? Uh, okay, I'm just checking if there's any updates, yeah? Any breaking news or anything? See what's happening.
Gone. Their leaders are all gone. The next set of leaders are all gone. And the next set of leaders are mostly gone. And now nobody wants to be a leader over there anymore.
Nobody wants to be a leader there anymore. Okay.
Alarm.
So we
Misgav
have another
am.
alert. Drone alert for northern Israel again, right on the border again. Northern Israel on the border. That is right just across the border between Lebanon and Israel in the north. Yeah, these are happening all the time. So Hezbollah are still active in Lebanon, obviously. They're the ones that send in these little drones or little rockets over from southern Lebanon into northern Israel. They've been doing that for the last 3 weeks. And also, Iran is still sending missiles, ballistic missiles from Iran to Israel. But not many. Not today, anyway. I think there was 13 sent yesterday, 13 ballistic missiles yesterday, and the day before is about the same amount. As far as I know, there was nobody killed yesterday in Israel by the ballistic missiles, but there was the day before. 6 people got killed the day before. So these missiles, which they're sending, just one at a time, coming from Iran, is coming into Israel and it's getting through the defense system. And I think they're what they call interceptors. I think they're running out of interceptors in Israel. Because they seem to be getting hit more. They're getting hit more often this time than what they did like 6 months ago, whenever it was, when it all kicked off. So Trump hasn't destroyed all the launchers yet in Iran. They're still able to attack.
Alarm! Kiryat Shmona, Tel Chai, Kfar Giladi.
Who's that? Who said that? So it's very quiet over Beirut at the moment, yeah? We did see earlier on some anti-aircraft gunfire going up. But not seen that for a while now either, so it's very quiet at the moment. Loads of Jack messages are not showing up. I don't know why, Jack. I've got no idea, mate. That's YouTube. I can't control everything on the messaging side of things. I can't control it all, you know. If YouTube doesn't want to show it, they won't show it. up again. Those alarms for the drones which were happening earlier, well, just now really, in northern Israel, are over now, so back to normal again. There we go. So, guys, I need to go and have something to eat. One moment. I'll be about maybe 15 minutes or something. I'm going to be here, not far away, keeping an eye on things and listening out for things. If anything happens, I will come back, especially if there's any missile alerts for Tel Aviv area, which we have a camera to look at that. So if any of that happens, I'll come back. Meanwhile, we are still watching a live feed from Beirut city in Lebanon, but I will be back shortly, guys. Okay. Just testing. You can't still hear me. Oh, you can.
Alarm. משגב עם.
It's 21 hours.
Alarm. Margaliot.
Hostile aircraft intrusion.
חניתה, שלומי. בצת, יערה, אדמית. מצובה, ראש הנקרה. לימן. מילואות Industrial Zone North, Betsat Beach. Alarm. Kiryat Shemona. Margaliot.
It's 21:30.
Hostile aircraft intrusion.
זרעית. ראש הנקרה, בצת ביץ', מילואות אינדסטריאל זון, נורת'. שומרה. נהריה, גשר הזיו, לימן, בצת.
Hostile aircraft intrusion.
מצובה, שלומי.
Hostile aircraft intrusion.
סער. נהריה, גשר הזיו, לימן.
نعم غادي بالفعل قبل دقائق قليلة من الآن أصدر الجيش الإسرائيلي أو جدد التحذير والتهديد للضاحية الجنوبية لبيروت محددا نفس المناطق التي كان يهدد باستهدافها في الأيام الماضية. أتحدث عن منطقة حارة حريق نفير ليلة الحدث برج الإبراج تحويط الغدير والشيخ. في الصورة خلفي مباشرة غادي نرى بأن في الضاحية الجنوبية ونسمع بشكل واضح جدا إطلاق نار كثيف في هذه اللحظات. طبعا هذا الرصاص هو فقط لإنذار المواطنين. هناك إطلاق نار كثيف يعني كان قد بدأ منذ 10 دقائق في محيط الضاحية. هذا التحذير غادي سببه واضح جدا بأنه خلال اليومين الماضيين غابت أغارات إسرائيلية عن الضاحية الجنوبية. كان هناك بعض الهواجس التي ترتبط بإمكانية وقف العدوان الإسرائيلي على لبنان خلال فترة عيد الفطر. كان هناك بعض كلام أو رغب ببعض المواقف العراقية بالملف اللبناني أو بتصعيد إسرائيل على الضاحية الجنوبية، وكان هناك ارتياح لوقف الغارات. هذا الأمر دفع بكثير من المواطنين ومن سكان الضاحية الجنوبية والمناطق المحيطة بانتهاز هذه الفرصة لوقف العمليات العسكرية على الضاحية في اليومين الماضيين ومحاولة الدخول إلى منازلهم لتفقدها وربما يعني الحصول على بعض الاحتياجات من داخل هذه المنازل. الأكيد أنه في ساعات هذا النهار أعداد كبيرة جدا من سكان الضاحية الجنوبية دخلت إلى منازلها. نرى الرصاص خلفي يرتفع مباشرة يعني مجددا هو رصاص تحذيري لإبعاد المواطنين أو ضرورة تنبيههم للمغادرة من منازلهم في هذه اللحظات، خاصة بأنني كما أشرت في ساعات هذا النهار الذي عاد الكثير من الأهالي إلى هذه المنطقة اطمأنوا إلى منازلهم وأرزاقهم، حاولوا الحصول على بعض الاحتياجات التي كانوا قد تركوها على عجل يوم شنت أولى الغارات على الضاحية الجنوبية لمدينة بيروت. نحن في أول أيام العيد وبالتالي كان هناك بالفعل زحمة سير أو حركة سير كبيرة جدا في الضاحية الجنوبية وفي كل المناطق. اللافت غادي بأنه في بعض المناطق التي هدد الجيش الإسرائيلي باستهدافها تحديدا مثلا منطقة الشياح، هذه المنطقة لا تزال مأهولة بشكل كامل. منطقة ألف أيضا لا يزال فيها الكثير من القائمين والسكان. أطراف منطقة الغبير أيضا لا يستهدف. بطبيعة الحال غادي إذا ما قارنا الأيام الماضية أو التحذيرات السابقة في الفترة الماضية عندما كان يحذر الجيش الإسرائيلي كان يمهل لمدة ساعة من الوقت أو نصف ساعة من الوقت، بعدها ومع تصاعد هذه الوتيرة من العمليات العسكرية كان يمهل لمدة ساعة من الوقت أو نصف ساعة من الوقت، بعدها ومع تصاعد هذه الوتيرة من العمليات العسكرية بات الهامش الزمني بين التهديد والغارة الإسرائيلية أقل بكثير عما كان عليه سابقا. بطبيعة الحال في هذه الأثناء لا نسمع أي تحقيق لا لطيران المسير ولا حتى للطائرات أو المقاتلات الحربية، ولكن لا نعلم أيضا ما هو الهامش الزمني الذي يفصل بين التهديد وبين الغارات الإسرائيلية. الأكيد بأنه يتوجه تحذير كل المواطنين الذين يعيشون ضمن الخرائط التي حددها الجيش الإسرائيلي بضرورة مغادرة سريعا، على اعتبار بأن الطائرات الحربية الإسرائيلية لم تعد أو حتى الجيش الإسرائيلي يعتمد سياسة ترتبط بالانتظار أو إمهال المواطنين للخروج من منازلهم. الخطة والحذر هي عامل أساسي في هذه المرحلة، ضرورة الإسراع بالخروج من المنازل. ولازلنا نرى الأصوات يرتفع الجنوبية ونسمعه بشكل واضح جدا مجددا. هذه منذ يومين كنا نرى بأنه هذه الغارات توقفت عن الضاحية الجنوبية، وبالتالي لكنها عادت تتجدد هذا اليوم مع هذا التهديد الجديد، علما بأن هذا الأمر يمكن ربطه بكل المواقف السياسية.
Hostile aircraft intrusion.
Zar'it. Shemira. Shula. Evan Menachem.
Hostile aircraft intrusion.
Zarqit. Ya'ra. Arab Aramsha.
Hostile aircraft intrusion.
Shamira.
Anti-aircraft fire, guys. Anti-aircraft fire. You see that? And now the stream went a bit funny then, but it's back now. There was anti-aircraft fire, guys, just behind the hospital there. Gone up into the sky. So we've had anti-aircraft gunfire from Beirut shooting up into the sky, and we've also had, I don't think we've had any actual missile alerts this evening, but we've had a lot of like the small drone and small rocket alerts in northern Israel and southern Lebanon. In Beirut, I haven't seen any explosions on the ground tonight. The camera's moving slightly. This is live, guys. This is live. Looking out over Beirut with the hospital in the foreground. We have a live feed as well from Tel Aviv, which I'm watching on another screen. There's nothing happening there at the moment. I don't really expect there to be, not unless a missile gets launched, which we will know about before it gets there, and then we can have a look at the camera then to see if it makes any impact. But at the moment, it's all peaceful in Tel Aviv. The camera's moving again slightly. Anti-aircraft gunfire, that's what we saw about 5 minutes ago from just behind the hospital there. And there was also some earlier from right over on the coast where the bright light is on behind the hospital. Right on the horizon of the land is we did see some going up from there earlier, which is near enough at the end of the runway on the airport. But they are mobile, you know, these units they use are mobile, so they're moving them around. They're hiding them. It's very difficult to target them. But I'm sure Israel would love to finish Hezbollah off completely, but they haven't done so yet. Yeah, so if we get any rocket alerts or missile alerts or drone alerts, anything heading towards Israel's airspace, we'll hear the sound. And is it working? You'll hear that sound, okay? And then I'll let you know whereabouts they're heading to and what they are. So this live feed, what we're watching, is courtesy of Associated Press, AP. I'm using their stream to show you what's happening. If you want to watch their feed direct, you're welcome to go across to AP, Associated Press on YouTube. I've got several little screens here which I'm looking at, and I can't see anything standing out at the moment, as in the way of like breaking news or attacks or anything like that. I'm keeping an eye out. At the moment it seems fairly quiet. You never know what's going to happen in the
It's 22 hours.
It's 10 o'clock now in the UK. Midnight, exactly midnight now in Israel and Lebanon. Oh, thanks for the super chat, somebody who sent the super chat. I can't see your name on there anywhere. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, welcome, welcome. I've been having technical problems all evening. That's better. I'm just going to check. I'm checking my stream here to see if there's any updates from So, another little video in the moment of President Trump. Let's try to find a little bit.
It's a simple military maneuver. It's relatively safe, but you need a lot of help in the sense.
For me to get see what I can do here. Something what Trump has been saying is quite recent. I don't know what he said, I haven't watched it. I'm going to watch it with you if I can get this back. I'm trying. Now, struggling with this today. God, by the time I sort this out, it's going to be old news on. Are you ready for this, guys? I'm not. Let's go back to
If you need
the beginning. Only a short video, I think. So, let's go and see what Trump had to say. I haven't even seen it myself yet. This is a bit risky. Right, here we go.
You said opening the Strait of Hormuz is a simple military maneuver.
very simple.
Yeah, but what did you need by that?
It's a simple military maneuver. It's relatively safe, but you need a lot of help in the sense of you need ships, you need volume. And NATO could help us, but they so far haven't had the courage to do so. And others could help us. The strait itself is, we're doing a good job. But it would be nice if the countries, including China, if the countries that use it, China uses it 90% of their energy. Japan is 95% of the energy. It would be nice if those countries would get involved.
Do you think Israel will be ready to end the war when you're ready?
I think so, yeah.
You said opening the Strait of Hormuz.
So she's holding it there a second. So Trump is saying a lot of help is needed to secure the Strait of Hormuz. I don't understand all this because I don't understand why a lot of help is needed. In what way? I mean, I was looking at a map of this area. The Strait of Hormuz is a very small gap in the Persian Gulf, isn't it? And if Trump is true what he's saying about he's nearly obliterated Iran's military power, why is he now asking for a lot of help? Let's see what else he's got to say.
A simple military maneuver.
Very simple.
Yeah, but what did you mean by that?
It's a simple military maneuver. It's relatively safe, but you need a lot of help in the sense of you need ships, you need volume. And NATO could help us, but they so far haven't had the courage to do so. And others could help us. The strait itself is, we're doing a good job. But it would be nice if the countries, including China, if the countries that use it, China uses it 90% of their energy. Japan is 95% of the energy. It would be nice if those countries would get involved.
Do you think Israel will be ready to end the war when you're ready?
I think so, yeah.
You said opening the Strait of Hormuz is a simple military maneuver.
Very simple.
Yeah, but what did you mean by that?
It's a simple military maneuver. It's relatively safe, but you need a lot of help in the sense.
Let's go back. If I can. Where's it going? Let's go back to Beirut Live in a moment. So that was President Trump earlier on. Catch you later, Jack. Sorry, mate, I didn't see your text there. Thanks for joining and commenting and everything. I really do appreciate it, mate. And I look forward to seeing more videos from you in the future. And I'll see you next time, maybe on here or something. Okay, take care, buddy. And thank you. So just put a little small screen you can see there is Tel Aviv in Israel. That's live as well right now, I think. But I don't think I can add any text to let you know. I'll try. Let's leave it like that. Yeah, I'm watching this at the same time as you. I'm watching other feeds as well to see what's coming in. Tel Aviv is quiet at the moment. Beirut is quiet at the moment, although it looks a bit rainy in Beirut. I'm just trying to sort out some text. Struggling. I keep trying. Took me ages to do that. so President Trump earlier is asking for more help. Well, what's happening there now? That's no good, is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to lose that Jerusalem feed, I think. Can't have it doing that. Yeah. So it's just Beirut, okay? Oh, I never had my camera on, did I? Sorry guys, I didn't realise I put it on now. I don't like having it on, but we have to. Per the rules of when you're using somebody else's live feed like I am. I'm using Associated Press live feed. I have to put all these overlays on there to make it look that I'm not just copying their feed and not talking or not saying anything, not explaining what's happening. I have to make it more of my own thing, you know? And then you can get away with the copyright issues, hopefully. For those that don't know, I want to show you roughly where the airport is. Maybe you do know, but I don't think everyone would know. So I'm going to show you where I think, well, where I know actually, the airport is. And it is just there. That is the start of the airport, where that bright white light is. So, and it's open. There's been planes flying in there tonight. Maybe we'll see one in a minute. But it's 1:20 in the morning there now, so maybe not. Maybe it's shut. Did that camera move then, or am I seeing things? We have seen anti-gunfire going up tonight. The last one was just about half an hour ago. So there are things happening up in the skies over Beirut. I've not seen any impact on the ground by anything tonight. But we keep looking. I'm going to be on until midnight tonight, so midnight UK time. Hour and a half to go, something like that. So, yeah. Just got to keep watching and looking and listening and all that sort of stuff. And I'll keep looking for updates in other places, okay? You just relax. You just relax on your sofa there. Whatever you're doing, just chill out. Friday evening. You don't need to go out. It's too late now. You may have just come back from the pub. So just lie down on the sofa and you can watch this and relax. Get ready for the weekend. How's that? How's that sound? So, earlier, US President Trump says a lot of help is needed to secure the Straits of Hormuz, even as he continues to build pressure on NATO and countries like China and Japan to extend their support. So he's after the big boys to give him a hand. China and Japan, two like superpowers. Well, China especially superpower. So he's after more ships and boats and whatever to help him secure the Strait of Hormuz. Will he get what he wants? He was talking to the Japanese president, no, prime minister, yesterday. He had a meeting with her in the White House. So he should know now whether he's going to get the support. Ooh, what's happened to the stream? It's gone. Will it come back? Yes, it came back. Well done. Yeah, you should already know if he's going to get help from Japan. See what else is going on. No new rocket alerts. The last one was 34 minutes ago. Just a small drone alert for the north of Israel. Hey, Mr. Bazungu's in the chat. Hello, mate. Ah, British Airways, BA. BA have cancelled all flights to Dubai until June. Wow, I didn't know that. Why didn't I know that? I got all this equipment all around me, right? Trying to get like breaking news and everything, and I missed it. Al Jazeera just posted, breaking, explosions heard, air defenses activated in Tehran. Well, that's nothing unusual, is it? 2 explosions have been reported in Tehran. This is breaking news, guys. 2 explosions have been reported in Tehran. Iran's Fars News Agency is reporting. The Tasnim News Agency reported that air defenses were being activated over the city. That's breaking news from just 5 minutes ago. Also, there's a report come in 20 minutes ago. Qatar, Jordan and Egypt have expressed their strong condemnation of an Israeli attack on military infrastructure in southern Syria. In a statement, Qatar's foreign ministry said Doha considered the attack a flagrant violation of its sovereignty and a clear breach of international law and the Charter of the United Nations. And it goes on and on and on. I'm not going to read all that. I'll be here all night because I'm not very good at reading. But I'll do my best. But no mention of
It's 22:30.
BA, British Airways, cancelled all flights to Dubai until June. Mr. Mzungu says he thinks Dubai is overrated and he doesn't want to go there anyway. He's been there before, twice. Mr. Mzungu, you've been everywhere. R.I.P. to Chuck Norris, by the way, again. I have mentioned it before. I used to like Chuck Norris. I used to watch him a lot when I was younger. He was 85 or something now, 85 or 86 even. So he lived to a good old age. I class that as a good old age anyway. I'll be happy to reach that age. I don't think I will though, but it would be a miracle if I did. I'm looking at another camera feed from Beirut, and it looks like there's some rain heading over the city. The city is near enough where it says Beirut on the screen next to me, just to the bottom of there where all the lights are, at the top of the chat. That is the center of Beirut where all the taller buildings are, the modern buildings. The area we're looking at in front of us where this hospital is basically southern areas of Beirut, southern and eastern, southeast area. Breaking news, guys. Ding dong, breaking news. US says it struck alleged drug trafficking vessel in the Pacific, killing 2. Nothing else to report at the moment. Oh, here we go. Right, following on from what Mr. Mzungu said about British Airways or BA cancelling flights, this is what I've just come up with now, right? It's saying British Airways has cancelled all flights to Dubai and from Dubai until the end of May 2026. Specifically up to and including May the 31st. This is due to the ongoing conflict and instability in the Middle East, particularly involving Iran, which has caused airspace issues and safety concerns. British Airways official travel news page and multiple recent reports from mid-March confirm the suspension affects routes to Dubai, along with others like Amman, Bahrain, Tel Aviv until May 31st, Doha until April the 30th, and Abu Dhabi until later in the year. Wow, what do you think about that then, guys? Thank you, Mr. Magoo. So there's people in Dubai, they won't be able to come back then with British Airways. They have to find another way of getting back, because all flights are cancelled. I can't watch Intel Cam's live. I'd love to. I'll get demonetized if I start watching that. I'm taking a chance watching this one. This is a feed from Associated Press, by the way. Thanks to them. Thanks to me covering a lot of their screen up with my all this stuff I got on my screen. I'm doing that on purpose just to cover it up a little bit. If I start showing Intel Cams live, I have watched it before. I do watch it, but I can't put it out on this channel. But thanks for the info. You have to be so careful when you're doing these live feeds, live streams, that you don't get copyright issues. Last night, I did a 6-hour stream, and they demonetized it over copyright, and all it was 30 seconds of a music on the back of a video which I showed, and because of that it got demonetized. But I had to have it redone. YouTube's got a tool where they just take out the bit of music, so they did that and it's back monetized again. But you have to be really careful, very careful. That's why I have to keep mentioning every now and then, like, Associated Press, Associated Press, Associated Press. This is their feed and I'm just watching it with you, with a bit of other stuff. There's been no more alerts yet in Israel for incoming missiles or anything. The last one was 47, no, the last one was even longer than that. 51 minutes ago was the last one. So we're due another one soon. So listen out for the sound, guys. Listen out for this sound. Did you hear that sound? It's trying to run. Trying to run. Run away! That was just a... It was just a test. It wasn't real, that one. Right, what's happening? Something's happening.
قد غادروا. المساحة الجغرافية المهددة تطال مناطق عدة هي الشياح، الحدث، حارة حريك، برج البراجنة، تحويطة الغدير والغبير. كل هذه المناطق
USA Today said the family of legendary action star Chuck Norris confirmed that he died on Thursday, March the 19th,
خلال هذا النهار كان نوع من الهدوء يسيطر على
yesterday,
المناطق في الضاحية الجنوبية.
age 86.
خرق هذا الهدوء هذه الظهر
He had a lovely wife, looks like a beautiful wife.
بخرقه
An older, when he was younger, yeah, and his wife looks beautiful. Don't know who she is.
المناطق وحتى العاصمة بيروت والمتن الشمالي. في هذه الأثناء نسمع الرشقات النارية التي لم تهدأ منذ تجديد الإنذار الإسرائيلي بقصف مباني في المناطق.
There's a guy on another screen which I'm watching here, right? And he's just found some information, and I don't know where he's found it, how he got it. But he has been doing this shit for over 5 years, so he knows what he's doing.
تتوقف في الهواء من مختلف المناطق ومن مختلف شوارع منطقة الضاحية الجنوبية. نحن يعني بانتظار غد ما ستؤول إليه الأمور وسط حالة من الهدوء الحذر والترقب ووضع الإشارة بأن السيارات الإسرائيلية أي طائرات الاستطلاع الإسرائيلية
Nothing new to report.
لم تحلق بعد ولم يسمع لها صوت فوق المناطق في الضاحية الجنوبية والعاصمة بيروت كما جرت العادة. يعني عادة مع كل إنذار أو مع كل تهديد يصدره الجيش الإسرائيلي غدي تحلق الطائرات المسيرة، وربما يكون لها علاقة أيضا في تحديد الأهداف بحسب الجيش الإسرائيلي أو بتحديد المباني للطيران الحربي الإسرائيلي. لكن هذه يعني ضمن الإطار العسكري أكثر. لكن عادة ما تحلق المسيرات الإسرائيلية بعد كل تهديد. حتى الساعة لم تحلق الطائرات المسيرة ولم يسمع لها صوت، وحتى نتحدث منذ ساعات الصباح، وهذا الأمر على غير العادة، حيث كنا في الأسابيع الماضية نسمع بكثافة وعلى ارتفاعات منخفضة التحليق، وحتى كان يصل التحليق من المسيرات الإسرائيلية إلى العاصمة بيروت، وتحديدا بعد الاستهدافات التي طالت فجر الأربعاء الماضي، الاستهدافات التي طالت منطقة البسطة تحت وزقال بلاط. وهذا الإشارة أيضا غدي بأن نحن عندما ندخل اليوم عند الساعة 3 فجرا نكون مر 3 أيام على هدوء على الضاحية الجنوبية بدون غارات. آخر الغارات كانت فجر الأربعاء الماضي حيث استهدفت 3 مناطق. كنا حينها نتحدث عن منطقة بئر العبد والجاموس، وآخر الغارات كانت على منطقة حارة حريك. فعند الدخول في الساعة 3 فجرا يكون قد مر 3 أيام بهدوء وبدون غارات. لكن لا أحد يعلم ما سيقوم به الجيش الإسرائيلي في الفترة المقبلة من هذه الليلة وحتى ساعات الفجر. هذا كان كل شيء من هنا. غدي سنوافيكم بأي جديد فور حصوله.
I thought something was happening on the screen, but it's not. It's just me. It was me moving. Oh, I've been eating stuff and I've got a bit of a indigestion, guys. Indigestion, that's what the word is. I've just looked to see if there is anyone live streaming from RAF Fairford. Is there? During the day, maybe? During the daytime, maybe? There's been a lot of activity, hasn't there, from there? And I know the UK Prime Minister has said that He's going to let the US use British air bases to launch their attacks from. And whether that means he's been doing that anyway, I think, because there was bombers and that taken off fully loaded like yesterday. But maybe he also means our bases abroad as well, like in Cyprus, for example. That the US use Cyprus maybe to do their business from. If the runway's long enough, I suppose it is. To take these big aircraft. It'll need quite a long runway, I think, to take off fully loaded, you know. It probably needs a runway coming on for 2 miles long to be on the safe side. Bristol used to have a runway, I think it was 2.5 miles long in Filton, where they built the first Concorde, and it took off from that runway. I remember. I just seen your post there. Iran said they're going to attack the UK because we have joined the war. Yeah, okay. Bring it on, Iran. Bring it on, mate. Come and attack us. Let's have it. Let's I gotta plug something in a minute, guys. I'm running out of juice. That's the one there. What would we do with no electricity to power all our stuff nowadays? I can't pack a million plugs in here. Oh. It was, I know that, Mr. Mzungu. It was built for the Brabazon. The Brabazon hangars. That was a big old plane, wasn't it? The Brabazon. Big for the, you know, back in the days. Back in the day, that was a big plane. Talking about planes, I'm going to have a look, see what's happening with the planes. Oh, the stream is buffering. Come on, come back. It's back. So many planes flying at the moment. If I see anything interesting, I'll show you. At the moment, nothing interesting. There's nothing flying around by Lebanon or Beirut. There's nothing coming into land or anything. There's nothing. What's that one there? There's a Ryan airplane coming into Paphos in Cyprus. There's no military planes around Cyprus at the moment. There's a few planes flying around over in and out of Tel Aviv. There's also these ones here which are flying around every night, and I think these are those oh, it's not, sorry. Just checking. I've seen 1, 2, at the moment I can only see 2 of those what are they called? Strato tankers, is it? The fueling planes. There's another one there. 3. Strato tankers, Boeing KC-135Rs. So they're still flying the same route. These strato tankers is they fly along the borderline between Saudi Arabia and Iraq. They fly up and down there, and they're refueling, obviously refueling aircraft as they go, I would imagine. So they're up in the air again tonight. Al Jazeera, breaking news. It says Iran's supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, is it? He says the war has failed to break Iran, claiming it is strengthened unity. He also accuses the US and its allies of trying to sow fear by targeting leaders, saying the effort backfired and boosted public support. Well, they're bound to say that, Iran, aren't they? Anything like that, you know, they're going to say that they're winning the war. They'd like to say they're winning, you know. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to disappear. I'm gonna have something to eat and try and take some medicine to get rid of this indigestion. Okay, and I'll be back very shortly, guys.